Welcome to the Daily Energize podcast, your quick dose of clarity, quick tips, and the spark you need to shine bright. Here's your host, Spencer Jones.
I'm curious, what would feel like relief to you right now? In this very moment, what would feel like relief? Not happiness, not success, but relief. I invite you to think about that, because that's what we're discussing in today's episode of the Daily Energize. It is me, Spencer Jones, your host as always, and I'm so grateful that you hopped in, joined me in this episode and all the episodes. Make sure you hit follow, subscribe so you don't miss a single episode, and just know that I'm grateful to be part of your journey. And I'm grateful I get to ask you these questions and hopefully have you look at life maybe a little differently or through a different lens, or maybe go a little deeper, gain some awareness. Because once we are aware, right, awareness is always the first step, because once we are aware, we could do something. We could change or adjust it if we choose. So let me just cut through the noise and let's get honest, fast, together. What would feel like relief right now? Is it getting rid of a client? Is it removing this thing from your plate? Is it seeing this person? Is it being off of work? I don't know. What would feel like relief? Now, notice the words I'm using. What would feel like relief right now? I'm not asking what it would look like, but that's the next question, is what would feel like relief? But what would look like relief then too? Because relief, especially in this context, relief points directly to your next aligned step. At least in my opinion, and you could disagree with me, and maybe there's circumstances for it not to be, but generally, relief points directly to your next aligned step. So what's your next aligned step? It's probably the thing that's you're not taking relief with. So what would feel like relief right now? Okay, getting rid of that client. Well, then the next aligned step is to get rid of that client. What would feel like relief right now is taking that sip of coffee and just breathing and being here for the next 60 seconds. Great. And guess what? That's your next aligned step. We don't need to overcomplicate things. I've given a number of presentations and talks over the years, and one of the things that I've really honed in on the last couple years is the KISS principle. Keep it simple, silly, or stupid. But I try not to call people stupid, so keep it simple. Just that, keep it simple. Let's not overcomplicate things. We don't need a 10-step program or process to do it. Now, sometimes those steps do make it easier, but we don't need all these different steps and processes. And yes, I know, right? We have different frameworks, different structures, and it's all there to help you just keep it easy. And some of them will work for you, some of them won't work, some align, some don't align, that's great. But find what works for you, and let's just keep it simple. Let's not overcomplicate it. So, what would feel like relief right now? And then I invite you to take action on that step, on whatever that thing is today or this weekend. Assuming that is a legal thing to do. I don't want you to do anything illegal. I said it, I'm like, oh, well, I can kind of think of some illegal things that can help as like relief. But don't do those things. Keep it legal, keep it legal, please. But what would feel like relief? I'm trying to be very careful with my words here, right? It's not happiness, not success, but relief. So something to ponder, something to think about, and I invite you to take action. And in addition to taking action, first and foremost, take that action. And then please share it with us in the Energy Hub, our community that we have on Facebook, because I want to celebrate you That's right. I want to celebrate you and clap for you and just help you be the rock and roll superstar, rock star that you are. So let us know. Share it with us. I'd love to celebrate you. So that's all I got. That's all I got today, this weekend. Just ask yourself what would feel like relief. Take that aligned step and then go tell us about it so we could celebrate. All right, that's all I got. Thank you so much for hopping in, joining me in the Daily Energize. If this episode or the Daily Energize in general is helpful for you, please share it out with someone that you know, as opposed to a total stranger. You could share it with strangers too. That'd be cool. But share it out and let's help more and more people. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, beautiful weekend. Keep shining bright. And until next time, I'll catch you later.